Cut the beat. DJ
It's
cut
a nigga
the beat.
fucking.
DJ cut the motherfucking beat.
Did you hear that?
Cut the fucking beat, man. Yeah. What's going on, man?
Man, what's up with it, cuz? How we doing out here?
I can't call it. I can't call it.
Oh, you can call it.
I can't call nothing. I got something for you though.
Talk to me. That Dominicans are not black. We are not black, and no matter how much Black Americans cry about it, we are not black. We will never be black. Yes, I look black, but we are not black. And it's just a reminder to Black Americans who are so pathetically forcing Dominicans to label themselves as black. When we keep telling them we have our own culture, we know black, papi, they still force it on us. So just a reminder: Dominicans are not black. Period. Reminder that.
Ooh, that's poison. That's poison. She got.
What you think about that?
I think she got it all mixed up. She don't know her history. She definitely don't know her
British.
history.
I'm not black.
Right.
I'm British.
Right. Somebody taught her wrong.
I'm Jamaican, man. I'm not black.
That's self-hate.
I'm not black, man.
That's self-hate.
I'm not black, man.
That's self-hate, man.
I was.
You found that real interesting to see a sister being that ignorant.
I'm not black, man.
That's ignorant,
I speak
man.
French. I'm not like. What is this thing? What I think all the black people in the world is black is being African American. Like I think they think like I think because we the face we could all say can we agree that African Americans are the face of the black race in today's time. We are the face.
The so-called African American.
Whatever. No. We are the face.
The so-called African American.
The black man. That black man in America is the face of all black people. Because
if you really think about it, we the father of all nations, really.
Well, people. Okay, so when we look at like, okay, we'll say, let's take Caribbean Americans, right?
What, like Jamaicans?
Yeah, people that's Caribbean descent, and they like they talk about this reparations thing, right? They like, oh, but how do we know? Like, how do we know who's descended from slaves and all this? Right. It's like, bro, you Caribbean. That where your grandma from? Oh, my grandma's from Jamaica. Or my grandma's from the DR. Or my grandma's from this. Then you don't have no say in reparations when it comes to African Americans. Like,
wasn't they enslaved too though?
My grandma
wasn't they enslaved
we talking
too
about
though?
In America. Yes, yes. And then slave trade, we just talking about America. It'd be different if African Americans went to the Caribbeans and talking about Caribbean reparations. But they're here talking about African American reparations, and they saying that how do we know this and how we know that? Because they're confused. A lot of black people that's descended from other like islands and different countries, they get confused when it comes to like black history in America because they're not attached to it. So when they see people that look like them, talk like them, and we all share the same identity in a way, that's where the confusion come at. Because if your grandma from Jamaica or your grandma from Haiti or your grandma from there, and then you got these black people over here talking about reparations and the stuff that Martin Luther King, all that, and they get, oh, my grandma from here, so how do we know? How do we know? Well, African Americans that's descended from this country. I mean that was here for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years. We went through a process. We went through a whole we know where we from. Our grandmother is from down. We talking about just being in America. We know where we from. Just being migrating through America, not going here and traveling. But we just talking about migrating through America. We know where we from. We know our grandmas from Mississippi. We know our aunties, grandmothers pick cotton. We know. That's not a thing that we have to ask ourselves or who get reparations. We know that already. If you go to Watts, California, most of most of them migrated from Mississippi and Alabama from the South. Same as the Midwest, came from Chicago, went to Detroit, went to Milwaukee, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. In New York, I hear a lot of them confused because most of the black people in New York that share our identity, they are Caribbean descent. So they don't. So
are we all one and the same? Is it safe to say we all one and the same?
Yes, we all black.
So if we going by your theory, and this is what you said, then why not? Why shouldn't they get reparations just because they ain't land in America, but they still landed somewhere that they was took from, and they still on a boat put
in a different country or island, brother.
Doesn't matter.
In a different island.
They still
so
went
they
through.
Should get.
They still was stolen, right?
So
they were
I'm
still stolen,
you,
right?
So listen. What I'm asking you, so you telling me if just because I should get reparations for, I should get, say, if China, we go to China, right? If I move to China, I deserve reparations.
If you got dropped off in China,
if I got dropped off in China, and my ancestors,
against your will,
if my grandma and my mama and my grandma, my great grandparents ain't from there, I just got there 50, 60 years ago, and these people got a long fucking history for hundreds and hundreds of years, then built this whole country. Talking about, hold on, we need what we get. Oh, reparations is not about doing wrong. We built this country. Reparations is about we built this country. We fought in all the wars.
So you saying?
Listen, let me get it out.
I mean, you keep going.
Well,